I think it's safe to say that Black Ops 3 is one of the best modern Call of Duties that we've had in the past 6 or 7 years. A lot of people like to dismiss this game as a jetpack game, and a lot of bandwagoners like say it's a jetpack, no future bullshit. I'm here to tell you that Black Ops 3 is one of the best Call of Duties to have ever come out, despite its flaws, despite it being not boots on the ground. This game had a lot to offer, and when you realize, just how greatly engineered this game was, other than the black market system, you know, it was a sound package, and there was so much replayability to it that, I still play it to this day. I still stream it to this day. There's a lot to enjoy from this game, despite, whatever was wrong with it, despite the controversies that were out at the time. Overall, it was just a great experience, and, I just wanted to talk about a few things. You probably noticed that I have a lot of raw gameplay in the background, like from the start, from loading up the game to finding a multiplayer match. And I did this on purpose because I wanted to show you guys like the true experience if you were to load up like today on Black Ops 3. And honestly, not much has changed. I was surprised, I searched for a game like kind of late at night. It was like 10 p.m. for me. So I was actually really surprised to find a game easily. But this loading time, dear God, like this has been the same thing since launch. Honestly, I feel like since they added more and more content, I felt like this loading screen was even longer. But, I would show you this TDM from Exodus, but, I got my cheeks clapped in this game, and I wasn't a big fan of Exodus anyways. So right now it's going to switch over to some gameplay of the map Hunting. If you don't remember that map, you will soon. Trust me. And you know what? This multiplayer was actually really enjoyable. I remember people being very worried about the specialist system, and some people still criticize it to this day for essentially being free kills, the abilities. But I think it was a really cool part of the game. I know it probably really added a new level of meta, especially when it comes to, the competitive scene. And it was just like another fun layer added, whether you have the Annihilator or the Gravity Spikes. And you didn't even need to have, a weapon all the time, because there was also abilities. And I would argue that some of these abilities, I guess you could say passive abilities, were a lot more useful than the weapons at times. If it depends. It depends on the situation and everything. And if you look at the gameplay, the gunplay is still really smooth. Although people weren't really fans of jetpacks at the time, you could tell that like they really implemented it well. A lot better than Advanced Warfare did, but I still enjoyed Advanced Warfare's movement system. But I can tell that this was like a bit of a step down. So people that were too jarred by the Advanced Warfare experience, this one, it's not that bad. It's really toned down, but I don't mean that in a bad way. Like I said, it looks great. The gameplay is really smooth. Definitely what you would expect from a Call of Duty experience. I've always described this game as like a Black Ops 2 with jetpacks because that's exactly how it feels. It pretty much feels like a next-gen Black Ops 2. And I know that's obvious, right? It's like a sequel, right? But I mean, sometimes sequels change too much to the point where it's like, it loses its identity, but I think it does it perfectly here. The multiplayer was great, super sound, maps were great, and I loved everything about it. Of course, I mean, this is just one man's random opinion on the internet. So, I mean, let's... this was probably one of the lowest points. The black market system, I don't want to delve into too much because it's really complicated. I don't even have all the guns unlocked. But, we're not going to really talk about the campaign. I mean, the only good thing about the campaign was that it was co-op. And by the way, this screen freezing is in real time. This is not edited or anything. Like I said, I have a lot of raw, loading times in here. Other than, like, the gameplay, I only showed you guys, like, the interesting parts. And can we talk about, Zombies Chronicles was probably, like, one of the best DLCs to come out in modern time. I think it was like the best selling DLC like on a month, I think, on PS4. It was just absolutely amazing. It was kind of expensive. It was $30, but for the amount of replayability that you got for this too, I mean, I can't get over it. The fact that how much like you could still enjoy this game. If you picked up a copy of Black Ops 3 right now, perhaps if you got it digitally, you would still have a great time with it. I think all you would need, if you're into Zombies Chronicles is probably like the thing to buy. You probably don't even need the rest of them unless you're a big zombies nerd. But, it's funny. This is probably one of the best zombies experiences that has ever come out, and that's the only thing. You can't really top a almost perfect experience like Black Ops 3. And a lot of people still they don't like zombies that much. They think it's boring. They think it's very tedious. They think, you spawn in and just get a couple kills like this, right? Like very boring and stuff. Well, a lot of people haven't gone past the early rounds, so you don't get to experience this. I really hope that zombies bit doesn't get my video copyright claimed, but you know what? At the end of the day, if it gets you guys your serotonin boost, it's all worth it for me. So let me know down in the comments if that made your day just a little bit better. But overall, even though the campaign was weak, the black market system was very pay to win. Those were the lowest points of the game, and everything else is solid. If I had to rate this game out of 10, it would probably be an 8.5, and that's pretty good. Like I said, the multiplayer was amazing. It was so much fun. Master Prestige, Zombies was absolutely amazing, especially with Zombies Chronicles. There's like almost 15 maps that you could go through and play, and it goes from like the simplest, most bare bones of maps to the very most complicated. There's something there for everybody, whether you're a noob or whether you're a zombies fanatic. I mean, it's just amazing. And even though the campaign wasn't great, at least it was co-op with 4 players. There was something else to do. Can't forget about Dead Ops Arcade. Even that free run mode, I wish they would have supported it more and maybe added more courses. But I thought I'd throw it in there because it is in the game and it's something that they didn't have to put in there. I wish, like I said, they put more, but they didn't. And I think the zombies campaign, that was cool too, another experience. Even if it was questionable of how good it was or how long lasting these unique modes were, they were there. They didn't have to do them. And if you were to buy Black Ops 3 right now, I'd say you're in for a great time. But with that being said, it's time for me to log off. I enjoyed Black Ops 3 so much. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I stream Wednesday through Sunday, 10:30 p.m. Pacific time, so make sure to follow me on Twitch. Hopefully you subscribe to this channel, my IRL channel, and follow me on TikTok. And other than that, I'm out of here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe I'll do more of these in the future if you guys enjoyed this one. So yeah, peace out.